So I'm doing my signature program, the Breakthrough Experience, which I've done 1,110 times now. And I was doing it in Ohio, which I have only done a few in Ohio. And a gentleman who from New York came and flew to Ohio, Columbus, and came to this program. And at the end of it, he says, God, I wish my wife was here. She could have benefited from this. It would have helped our relationship and everything else. He said, do you do private consulting? I said, I do. I said, I'm considering, see if my wife would like to spend time with you and maybe you could teach her, even if it's a private breakthrough. I said, okay. He had money and he didn't care about time. So I was living in Trump Tower at the time, in right underneath the Donald in New York on 56th and 5th. And so he contacts me literally that Monday. And for Tuesday, he organizes for his wife to go to the Plaza Hotel, which is 2 blocks away. And so I spend a whole day with his wife in her hotel room. I joke about that. Sounds good.
It's quite funny, yeah.
Yeah. So what I do is I go and I knock on her door. I get to her door. She enters the door, lets me in. And she said in briefly 5 minutes, she says, you know, my husband and I, we're fine, but we definitely have difficulties communicating. And there's not a divorce kind of stuff. It's not that serious, but we just like to take it to another level. We're just, if you could help us, that would be helpful. And I said, great, let's elicit his values. And I watched him in the seminar and I could see part of it, but let's narrow it down. Let's get hers. Hers was her children, her home, her extended family, and health. And number 5 was beauty, her own looks and appearance and shopping and looking good. His was business, finance, golf, business, making money, golf. Family was sort of down there, but it wasn't really highest. So he was a classical male testosterone kind of guy, you know, make the money. She was the family. It was a classical family dynamic for the 50s. So I asked her, I said, okay, now we know the values. How specifically is his highest value building a business, going to work every day, working many hours? How's it helping you with your children? She says, not. I said, no. I asked, how is it? But it's not. I said, well, if you can't see how what he's dedicated to is serving you, you're going to want to fix him and change him. And nobody wants to be fixed. They want to be loved for who they are. You want to be loved for who you are, and who they are revolves around what they value most. So how specifically is what his dedication is to his business helping you? I can't see it. I said, let me give you some possibilities. Is it possible that you have a nice home? Yes, we have a beautiful home, 6,000 to 7,000 square foot home, 3-car garage. Do you think his business and working has anything to do with you having a home? Oh yeah, definitely. So is it possible that you wanted a home more than he did, and he's working to help you pay for that home? Yes, that's true. What about the furniture? Is that helping you get the furniture? Yes. Are the kids in any special school? Yes. Is he helping doing that? Yes. And do you take trips occasionally? Yes. And is his work helping pay that? Yes. And is the things about your parents, you said you see your parents a lot, your extended family, do you have to go and meet them, or do they come there and do they stay? And yes. And does his work help pay for that? Yes. And I started to show the correlation between him dedicating to work. And by him being away, are you able to raise the kids the way you want? Yes. And when he's around the house and not working, does he disturb that? He said, do you know my husband, don't you? And I said, so him being at work is actually keeping you so you can raise the kids the way you want. Mm. That's a point. And you get to see your friends. And when he's around a lot, what's the downside when he's around a lot? Yeah, I got to wait on him and he expects me to do things. I said, so is him going to work actually giving you time to get all the things you want to get done and do the house the way you want, raise the kids the way you want, and be with the friends you want? And she goes, you have a way of making me see things I haven't seen. I said, and I made her go and write down about 50 benefits of him going to work. And then we went and how him focusing on money is doing that. She saw that one easier. And then the golf we found. And I knocked out 150 benefits in an hour to 2 hours. I was pretty fast. Then I turned it around and I said, now you dedicating to the children and to the home, how's it helping him? I have no idea. All he wants to do is work. I said, but you can see that that's actually buying the home. Yes. How does that help him? Okay, well, I keep a great home. And when he comes home, it's a great place to be. and sometimes we have friends over and business meetings over, and it shows that he's stable, and it shows this. And we started listing all the benefits, and then the benefits of the kids, and the benefits of the house, to him and his business, and in his acknowledgement in the business and social structure and position, because that's part of what he wants: social status, wealth and social status, socioeconomic growth, and prove that he's got a big business and a successful family. So I made the links, and we did about 150 there. She cried on many of those occasions. She said, I had no idea that I was helping him, and I had no idea he was helping me like this. And she started crying. And I said, she had tears, and we had to get Kleenex there. I said, I realize right now that my husband's dedicated to the family in ways I didn't see. And I realize now that I'm contributing to him being successful in ways I didn't see. We're an amazing team. I said, that's right. I said, right now, do you need to fix him? She goes, no, he's getting me my dreams. I said, do you need to fix yourself and change you relative to him? No. I said, right now, if he was here, what would you tell him? You'd say, thank you for being you. Isn't that what he wants? Mm. So anyway, then we went to lunch. Had a quick lunch, went back to the room. And then I trained her on how to communicate, just like a sales training program. You learn how to ask questions and then communicate in the values, the dominant buying motives of the individual that you're selling to. And if you don't establish a need and establish what those values are before you offer a service, you're going to get a no, because you're not meeting their needs. You can't guess at what they are. You can't presume. You got to find out what they are. It's asking questions, not telling. So I trained her the entire afternoon on how to communicate in values, so she could get what she wants by giving him what he wants. Now, he paid for this. That wasn't cheap.
Yeah.
He paid me to teach her how to get whatever she wants from him, which is kind of funny. So I finish it in the afternoon, 5, 6 o'clock. I walk back to my place, and I don't hear anything. This is before the email era, right? This is early email era. And I get a hand letter in an envelope about 10 days later from the guy. And he says, Dr. Demartini, I had no idea what you did with my wife in that hotel room. But wow, whatever it did, it's like day and night. When my wife came home, she stopped by at an Oshman's dry goods store and bought me Titleist golf balls, a sweater for my golfing, a magazine with golf, with a page turned down on when there's a tournament that she knew I wanted to go to. And she said, I know this is the day you want to go to that tournament. And I see that there's a sale on where my grandparents, the grandparents are, my parents are. I thought I would take the kids and go see the grandparents. And I know that you'd probably love to go to that thing. And there's a sale on, and I think I can save you money by purchasing in their town where everything is cheaper, and pay for the trip to go there, so it's no extra cost to go there, and save us money for things we need around the house. And I know that there's a party we're going to have in about 4 weeks, and having nice things like that will help you impress the people who come there to help you grow your business. She talked in his business and gave him freedom to do what he was, and he gave her the credit card to go do the deal.